Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another NuubCast. Last week, I did a review of two maps that were going to be added to the ESL map pool, the Electronic Sports League in Europe, to their upcoming season starting this month. Those were the iCcup maps, Test Bug and Ponry. Very soon after, in fact, the next day, GSTL, I'm sorry, announced that's the global StarCraft Team League, and a team tournament is when it's like clan wars. When one team plays against another team, they like bring out their best four guys and they play each other and etc. So it's not it is still one-on-one matches, but it is one team against another team. So this is not the normal GSL, which is the regular 1v1 matches. This is for the teams, the GSTL. And they announced the day after, or 2 days after, ESL announced their map pool. The GSTL announced 4 new maps that are going to be added to their pool. So I wanted to very quickly run through those maps with you. Just kind of... I think there's a cheat here. I'm in the single player against AI, and I think the cheat is sawn out of memory. Boom! Fog of War lifted. And again, this map is the first of 4. It's called Crevasse. This is a GSL map made by their map creators. I don't think it's an iCcup map or anything like that. It's their own map. And what you see as we look at the mini map, it's a 4-player map. Each player has their main here, which obviously is where my Nexus is, with a very easily accessible natural from a ramp that leads out into this vast open area, and then a second natural here with destructible rocks off to the side, with again very wide open area in the back, easily harassed. Then a wide ramp up to what is a mini high yield expansion with no gas. At least, yeah, there's no gas here at all. And then destructible rocks here, leading into the next player's area, which has all of those same 4 map features. We have 4 Zelnaga towers surrounding the 4 parts of the map, providing vision, obviously, and it looks very balanced, looks very straightforward, very well designed map. I like the colors. It's kind of looks like a good version of like Desert Oasis or something. I kind of dig it. So, but not going to spend a ton of time here. Going to very quickly jump out of this. Surrender. Oh no, Blomus loses. How dare I take a loss, and very quickly going to jump right into another game. This time we're going to look at Crossfire SE. Now, can't possibly spawn as another race, can I? No, I can't. Now this actually is probably going to look familiar to many of you players. This is a Blizzard map that has been in. It's never been in the map pool before, but I've seen it in the on the map list. It's obviously because it starts with C. It's right at the top of the map list. One of the newer maps that Blizzard has made. This is a jungle map. Again, it's a 4-player map. Two mains, very close positions, and then your opposing positions. I imagine it'd be pretty fun to play this map in 2v2. And this is a smaller map, obviously, very close natural. You have a very narrow ramp leading into a natural expansion, and then you have this this third out here. Actually, this may only be a 2-player map. In fact, the more I look at it, it really does look like it's a 2-player map, and all 5 bases are for this one player. You have the high yield over here at the right, and then this other expansion down here at the right, at the bottom right, again with a ramp. And then all of that is, of course, mirrored on the other side. Once again, just wanted to looking to show you these maps so that you are able to see what the players will be playing on in the GSL. Because bottom line is, many times, and this was the case with Brood War, once maps get taken into the major tournaments, then Blizzard starts to look at them, and they have the potential of becoming of being allowed into the ladder map pool. The next map is called Terminus RE, and this is a space map. And let's get that loaded up here. I should also mention that the normal maps that are in both the ESL and the GSTL are Shakur's Plateau, Scrap Station, Metalopolis, Lost Temple, and Xel'Naga Caverns. Those maps aren't going to change. Those are the maps that everyone feels are largely balanced, and there is, that they're well made and people like them in the tournament. So those 5 maps are apparently agreed on globally as good maps. I guess, Jungle Basin, see ya. I guess about time. Steps of War, not included. There's many complaints about the balance of that map, particularly for Zerg. This one, again, another big map for the GSL. This looks like it could be a 4-player map. Yeah, definitely a 4-player map. 3 bases, easily accessible to the original spawners. Here, obviously, the main here on the left side, the eastern side, a wide ramp filtering down into this this natural, and then another wide ramp into this 3rd base with only 6 mineral patches and 1 gas. I like that they vary the number of gas that you can get, and of course, as we've become accustomed to, the high yield expansion with the destructible rocks out in the center of the map, and there are in fact 4 of these high yield patches. So maybe this is a map to add to your 2v2 pool when you play, if you play custom. It'd be fun to see some games played on this, and that's the other reason why I want to do these quick map reviews, so that you will take a peek at them, be aware of them, and maybe add them to your own gameplay. And if you do play on these maps, please send me replays. I'd love to see how they play. And one more to take a look at. This last map is just gigantosaur. It's called Tal Dareem Altar. And did I miss it? I think I did. Tal Dareem Altar, there it is. Yeah, huge map. We'll get that loaded up for you. It's gigantic. One other thing I should mention just about those maps that are remaining in the pool, all the maps with little ramps like Shakur's Plateau, Metalopolis, Lost Temple, Xel'Naga Caverns, those 4 maps, the GSTL has altered those maps so that they were already altered by Blizzard, so they couldn't be, so the ramps couldn't be blocked by 2 pylons or 2 supply depots, I guess. But now they've also been altered by GSTL to so that bunkers can also not block the ramp. You cannot block the ramp with 2 bunkers. And by the way, if you remember the video I did with the for the other 2 maps, the iCcup maps, I obviously figured out a better way to do it instead of making 100 overlords and covering the page with them. I'm sure a lot of people got a good laugh at how retarded I am about that. And this is the first time I've looked at these maps Um, I didn't really do much of a scout beforehand. This one looks pretty cool. We have a huge area in the kind of looks like the area in Tempest. That's a multiplayer map. It's got a narrow opening with destructible rocks to get out into your natural if you want to widen that choke. Probably good for attacking armies. Right into your natural, and there is that nope, that's not a ramp. If I look, pardon me, nope, that's a cliff. And that feeds over here into a third base with destructible rocks, and then I'm guessing there's not a high yield, but and it's not exactly easy to get to. You have to come all the way around through the center of the map, down this ramp, past this pylon thingy, into here for what I imagine would be considered a fourth base. In fact, no, I'm going to take that back. That is probably a fourth base for this lower right player. This base, high yield, destructible rocks, and this base, I'm going to say, are the fourth and fifth bases for this top right player. And then the top left player would then have, of course, this main, this natural, this third, um, this high yield, and then this fourth base, which is separated by this player only by cliffs. So again, like it looks, this map feels a lot like Tempest, which is a multiplayer map. Perhaps you've played it. It is in the multiplayer map pool. It's kind of got that feel. It's a huge map. This funky altar thing in the middle, which probably makes for fun. Heck, it looks like that whatchamacallit map that Irish Chef that Blizzard just put out. Anyway, that is enough of that. I hope that this is helpful. I hope that this is not just stupid. If it is stupid, let me know, and I will not do this again. I'll let you look at the maps when they come out on your own. So, yeah, that'll do it. Check out these maps if you get the opportunity to play some games with your friends on them and something cool happens. Send me some replays. Once again, NuubCasters@gmail.com. I'd love to see some games on these maps, and maybe I'll do the same with get the NuubCasters together and we'll party on some of these big maps. All right, guys. Thanks for paying attention. Hope this wasn't the most boring thing on the planet. If it was, my apologies. And we will keep climbing that ladder. See you.